them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers.
Welcome to the Certified Stepper Podcast. I'm your host, Smooth. This is my co-host, KP.
What's poppin'? Happy Mother's Day out there to you beautiful ladies, first and foremost. I just want y'all to know that I told all my partners that's single, though, to wake up on some toxic shit today. Straight up.
I thought you said you told all your females who's single.
No, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. I told all my partners that ain't got no children, though. Yeah. I say, wake up on some toxic shit today, bro. Y'all deserve to be toxic. And you know why I did it? It was calculated. They don't never let us live on Father's Day.
Never.
So today, and I say us like I got a child, but you know what I'm talking about. I be feeling it for y'all. Y'all don't never let us live on Father's Day, so we go return some toxic energy today. Hey, King, if you out there and you got a son and you taking care of your children by yourself, happy Mother's Day, King. Hey, if your baby mama a deadbeat mama, she don't want to be she don't want to be in the sun life, she don't want to show up to no sporting event, she ain't at no spelling bees. Happy Mother's Day, King. You know, so you got anything you want to tell them Kings happy Mother's Day before we get started?
I don't
Listen, to all the fellas out there raising your children, Dolo, happy Mother's Day to you, bro. And to everybody else, happy Mother's Day to y'all too. But I had to show love to them cats out there who win it, bro. Hey man, I want to jump in the episode today. You already know, man. I wanted to kind of talk through that Kevin Samuels situation first and foremost.
Rest
R.I.P.
in peace to the GOAT.
Yeah, rest in peace to the dude. And where I'm gonna angle it first is I want to get your initial thoughts about. So it was Cinco de Mayo Day on the 5th. So 2 days ago he passed. Yeah. And then the news broke. What was your initial thoughts when that popped off for you?
I first thought it wasn't true.
Yeah.
And then, it came out that it was. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Then I seen all the comments from women under it, bashing him and shit, happy and shit. I was like, look at these single mothers
of 12.
These average BBWs.
Single mother, 8, talking all this noise, man. Come on. But let me tell you something. So I kind of wanted to put it out there early on because it was almost like when I did the exact same thing you did. I looked at the comments, and first of all, your boy went viral, low key. Let's just point that out there. I had a tweet that I put though. I put the tweet up, and I really was showing respect to dude. I remember the quote verbatim. I was just saying, I was like, rest easy, Kevin Samuels. Forever respect the platform that you built. You know what I'm saying? You forever a legend in my eyes. Rest in peace, legend. Yeah. And so like they, paraphrase it, but they put Hollywood Unlocked or something. They had like a series of like 8 tweets, right? And mine was one of them, and they posted it. And bro, when I tell you that, like, I was like tweet number 7. Yeah. So you had to scroll to get to my tweet, right? Yeah. On the viral post. And like literally in the comments, they was like, dudes just out here calling Kevin Samuels legends for no reason. You could tell the broke men in the room. Like they was eating me up. So I ain't respond, you know me, I don't give none of that negative shit energy, but you right, like the whole comment situation, it was like y'all can't even honor homie, whether you sit on the other side of his opinion or not, you can't even show respect to dude in his death. Yeah. Right? And I honestly don't think, did he say some stuff that was gonna rub you the wrong way? Yeah. Absolutely. Was he disrespectful? That's all opinions to me. Because
all Kevin Samuels did was tell females that lower your standards. And in
a nutshell. Yeah. Keep going.
Like, men don't care if you got motherfucking associate's degree all the way up to a PhD. We looking at your looks first.
Right. We want to see what you look like.
If you average, alpha male is not gonna want you.
Go there. That was why. And I honestly, like I said on this show plenty of times and disagree with a bunch of his delivery. Right. The one that stood out the most when he was asking old girl to rate herself, when she called herself a 6 without makeup and all this stuff. Right. And that's the first one that went viral. Yeah. I looked at him. I was like, damn, that's a little harsh, right? Because my delivery doesn't come like that. If I'm gonna talk to you, I'm gonna have a dialogue and I'm 100% respectful. Yeah.
But if he didn't come like that, they'd have just brushed it off. Yeah,
I agree. Nobody would listen. But that's why I respected where he came from. Because man, listen, if you turn that table and And you ain't even gotta go search for it on YouTube or nothing. If you turn that table and just go online and look at comments, like women have no problem with calling dudes bald-headed. They ain't got no problem with calling dudes fat.
Yeah.
If you feeling the way about homie, they ain't got no problem exposing it. If your man parts ain't up to part of what they like, they gonna put all that out there and it's cool.
Yeah.
Let you say, hey, love, you fat, you got 4 kids, ain't nobody work making 6 figures, won't you?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know nothing. I'm just a man that happened to be one of them. Yeah. But okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, for me, it was just like I couldn't take the disrespect, and it wasn't the fact that it was Kevin. I don't give a damn about it being Kevin Samuels. It was the fact that y'all looked upon death and passing as if it was he did too much bad stuff in his living to honor him in his death, when all he did was tell the truth.
All he did.
So
I agree.
That's where I had a problem with it at. And I was like, okay, in honor of Kevin Samuels, I'm gonna be toxic on Mother's Day. The hell with y'all. Where I wanted to like kind of take the Kevin Samuels conversation though is like in your own words, like I wanted to kind of get an understanding from you. Like we've both watched his shit, and I'll be honest with you, I did it because we got a podcast platform, and we also trying to go our shit. And if I'm being real with you, dog, he kind of, when it comes to that relationship shit, he owned that space. And for me checking him out was like to understand the content that he was providing, but then also understand where the disagreements were coming from in the comments. I read his comments probably more than I listened to his shows. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of wanted to kick it to you and understand like what did you take from his legacy that he left? Because that's what we're gonna call it now. It's actually a legacy at this point. What did you take from that?
I just think that he brought to light everything men wanted to say, but they couldn't say. Like they didn't have no platform to say that. Like women, like I said, women lower your standards to, because men mostly look at looks when they first meet a female. They don't look at what you have, like what your attributes are and shit like that. So if you're an average female, let's say you're a 5, women, you need to start looking at niggas that look, that's a 5.
Match your energy.
Yeah, match.
Yeah. And like, listen, there's always exceptions to the rule. Granted, because I done seen some, first of all, you turn the table, I done seen some dudes. Whew, I done scratched my head a few times with some niggas. I'm like, bro, how in the hell did you get shorty? Like, how did you get her, right? So I get exactly, and at the same time, you can look, chicks probably look at dudes, look at women and be like, yo, big girl, how the hell you got this dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it is that whole little exception to the rule thing that does apply. But at the same time, like whenever he was speaking truth, he was coming from a standpoint of facts and data. So for me, it was like, okay, by and large, 70% of marriages don't last, which was one of the things that he pointed out, right? But then of that 70%, there was upwards of 75 to 80% of those divorces were initiated by women. And that was really what he was talking about. Cause it was like, y'all divorcing men off of petty shit and then go and look for this whole 6-figure dude who could take you on these trips and could do all this other stuff for you. But then you bring into the table headaches and bills and baby formula.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you think his what he was saying was valid since he had 2 divorces and he was single?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me tell you why. I'm a divorcee. Our audience knows this. So how do you tell a man who's lived that experience that he don't know what he's talking about? Like what? Just because it wasn't successful, that doesn't mean the knowledge doesn't exist. That's why I always like if you saw me getting into an argument with women, it wasn't about his knowledge in terms of like what's facts or not. It was the fact that they tried to look at that situation and say because of that, he don't know what a successful relationship looks like. And I would look at you and say, hey, if a man failed a couple times, you start figuring out what makes sense. You think about anything successful in life. This podcast, how many times we failed before we got it started?
A lot.
Buku times, right? This merch that we finally got off the ground.
100 times.
Well, we've been working on the clothing line since 2014. Yeah. Like there's failures that happen, and then from those failures you learn shit, and you either apply that knowledge or you give that knowledge. And so to look at Kevin Samuels' situation and say you divorced twice, you don't know shit about marriage, is flawed to me. Because eventually we gonna all get it right. There's not one person walking this earth that can look you in the eyes and say they mistakeless. And that's why I had a problem with how they tried to handle it. Have your opinion. Be mad at bro. Be upset at the fact that he delivering shit that don't make sense. At the end of the day, have the dialogue though. Don't shut it off.
Then like it's 100% women that's mad at him. You don't see no dudes on them comments.
No. And what happens with this situation? And we ain't gonna beat a dead horse, but I told you we gonna really dive into this situation. Like what really happened with his platform, and I was hoping it didn't, but it did. Is and this is the part that we, as the living and as men, are gonna have to bridge and fix. I wholeheartedly think that when women heard his delivery, it was automatically fuck the message.
Yeah.
It was literally like soon as you called them fat, soon as you say you were 6, and that's why on this show I've never ever wanted to take that approach, because I think you close more ears than you open. You know what I'm saying? If you tell a woman straight to her face, it might be a truth. You might be 250 pounds. Yeah. You might have 4 kids. You might not, you know what I'm saying? Your hygiene might be trash. You might be whatever. But to look women in their face and turn that mirror to them and make them face it, you're going to lose supporters before you get them. Oh, yeah. Right? Because at the end of the day, when you think about women, what they like the fluff. They like the soft approach. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to controversy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They swear to God, your women going to love a thug dude. They want that roughness when it comes to them being protectors, providers, and all that shit. But when it's time to deliver a message, think about how many times you been in your relationships and you said some shit that was true, but the delivery was fucked up, because I can count plenty of times. The delivery was fucked up, and she ain't hear none of your delivery because she got a problem with how you delivered that motherfucker.
I remember a chick I was dating, and she had gained a little weight. And you know me.
You feel me?
I can't hold
it. You can't hold it. We ain't finna hold it, love.
I was like, I don't know why. I think I was drunk, because I was like, damn, every time I seen you gain a little weight.
I know she told your ass up. I know she told your ass up.
I can't even remember what she said.
The crazy thing though is I think what I've learned, because like I definitely call women fat in my prime, right? I mean, I've definitely said it.
Yeah, but not face to face to him. Probably.
No, like not my women, like my homegirls.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But even in those situations, like they don't like hearing that truth, right? And what I've learned how to like approach that now, really, the way I approach it on my side now is be like, listen, I'm finna say some stuff that you might not like, but I promise you it's coming from a great place. So what I do in those moments is I'm still fitting to give you the message raw, real, and uncut, but I put that prerequisite out there that it's coming from a place of love. Okay. And that's helped me. But at the end of the day, they still don't want to hear that shit, right? No. But like to me, it's just, man, listen, RIP to homie, like for real, because I honestly believe that if he could have continued to live, right, past what happened to him, I think that even in his doing, there was opportunity to correct his message, right, and bridge the gap. Yeah. And that's why I say it's left up to us to do that now. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna holler. I ain't gonna hold you. Bro went out like a goat.
Hell yeah. When I die, I want to go out just like Kevin Samuels. On top of shit. Catch them all. Lord, it's the big one.
It's the big one. The upper room. That's how I'm going to walk in that motherfucker. When Jesus. No, but that's real. Like, if you think about it, dudes got 2 ways they want to die. And this is going to be a little joke part, but it's real. I got 2 ways I want to die. Old age or in some pussy. Yeah. Nick, pick one, God. I'm giving you my 2 options. If you really love me like you say you do, you gonna look out for your boy. I ain't trying to get shot. I don't want to get sucker punched and fall and hit. I don't want to be a product of no situation that happened in the hood. I don't want to go home and fall. I just want to fall asleep in some pussy. Yeah. Eternally. If I could do that,
but see, I'm straight. He didn't fall asleep though.
No. Yeah. I honestly believe though, and this is I don't want to put this on Kevin Samuels, so I'm not finna make this a story. But bro had to be on a dick pill. Yeah. Nigga had to be on some Cialis.
All you was on that jelly.
That honey. That honey. Yeah. Hey, I wonder, you know what? Like, I don't really hear too much noise. Like you hear it in men's circles, like we talk about it. But I wonder, and damn, this might be giving too much game. Like, but I wonder if women, we gotta guess it. Like, do you know, let me ask you real quick off camera, do you know about like raw honey? Cool. I don't even know if we should be giving this information right now. But I'm gonna tell it. But like, so there's this honey out there. Like, it's all natural. Like, some of the brands there, they'll put like, it comes from this rainforest, natural honey, natural whatever. But it's some shit that get your man parts right? And I
don't like that shit, me.
It'll mess around and have you, from what I heard, it'll mess around and have you going for hours. And that could be part of it, either that or some Cialis or some Viagra coupled with that Red Bull he used to take. I think it took bro out.
Yeah.
So, but my message today, honestly though, is like to really ask, like I really want people, before we move on, I want y'all to really lock in on like what energy y'all putting out there. Cause that was my problem with it. I was like, yo, I don't think y'all understand I'm a huge believer of what you put out comes back tenfold. I don't care if it's in the comments, I don't care if it's in the DM, I don't care if it's face-to-face, over the phone, or a text message. If you giving some energy and that energy is received, please understand that that's gonna come full circle. The universe is gonna deliver that right back to you. So for me to look in the comments and for me to see women going in and talking about, yo, I can't respect this, it's good. I saw a comment that say, no love lost, I'm glad he off this earth. Like, but they thought he was like, he a detriment to women and shit. And like, so when you start talking like that, understand that you're creating energy around you that can come back tenfold. And so that's really what I wanted to get off.
Speaking of energy, how about, we be out and I be seeing these big girls coming up to you
all the time.
Yeah, and I be posted up like this. I just be laughing in my head thinking, Shorty, why you wasting your time?
I was gonna ask you what you really think.
My nigga ain't about to entertain your ass. He gonna talk to you right now. Yeah. Cause he a nice guy. We all nice guys. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no. And I swear to God on life, nigga, when I leave the stool today, and I'm gonna go where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be outside. If a chick walk up to me, I'm gonna revert right back to this conversation. And I'm gonna be like, in my head, I'm gonna be like, love, my homie, really just all you gotta do is catch episode 63 and you gonna know to leave me alone. But I get it, cause like, listen, if you think about it, how oftentimes do big women, like, just think about it, I'm gonna focus on that, and I'm not finna make a mockery of them at this point, I'm being real. But just think about it. You find a woman who 200 plus, that we'll call it, because normally women ain't, I'm 6'6", so women ain't my size, right? But 200 plus will probably put you at a 5'5", 5'6" women, big, right, with 200 pounds. When they see me walk in, like, they'll look at you and be like, nah, I ain't even finna shoot at him because he ain't, like, they know off dump you ain't giving them attention, right? They'll come at me and be like, they'll look at me like, well, maybe he cute, he tall, maybe he ain't really getting no play like that. Let me try. Love, I'm out here, I'm killing it. I promise you I'm not hurting. I'm not hurting for none of it. And it's real though, and that was the part of back to the Kevin Samuels piece that I like to like tie into it, because I'm gonna always give y'all some serious real shit. It was what you just said is exactly what Kevin Samuels was preaching in his own way. You see me in real time, a chick that looks way, and you can say what I don't give a fuck what y'all say in the world. If I feel like I'm out your league, I'm out your fucking league, love. And a chick will pull up on me and I feel like I'm out her league and I'll entertain it, but I do that because I know if I take the asshole route, I'm that dude in the club that think he blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you pull up on me, you tap my shoulder, we'll have a conversation. Don't ask for my number though. I'm either gonna tell you two things. I'm not interested, and that's the latter. That's like, I do that less, or I'm gonna say, man, I ain't got my phone on me, I left it in the section.
Hey, but I'll see. Excuse me, but I'll see you give your number out sometime.
Absolutely.
I know you ain't going.
Let me tell you something. If she, so here's my rule, and I can't believe I'm giving this hack away, but fuck it. If you see her pull out her phone, I ain't interested. Like, I mean, hey, because I've had chicks be like, take my number now. I'll be like, you take mine. Because as soon as you hear me be like, this boom, 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 D&D. Quick. I know not to answer that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do not disturb me, do not answer this, leave it alone. So yeah, you will see a chick pull her phone out and I'll be typing the number in that thing. Absolutely, I'm a nice guy. I want you to feel good. This is a night where you should be drinking, you should be smoking if that's what you enjoy, you should be enjoying music.
I'm a quote Scarface. You need niggas like me to say, hey, he's the bad guy.
Straight up. But honestly, Jeremy, I try being the asshole dude. It has nothing to do about saving face with women. I could care less. I just didn't feel right. I don't feel right in my spirit belittling people.
Yeah.
That's always been me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always been dude that, that always been like nigga, you know my background, but I was 220 something pounds in the 6th grade at 5'8". You know the nigga nipples used to go in. Nigga, I was fat. Y'all used to clown on me all the time. I was always a dude that could take it though, so I didn't care. But I always knew whenever and I didn't even try to work to get this weight off, but when it fell off, it was like I'm never gonna exchange that energy back because I know where that could have took me if I wasn't strong enough to handle it. So that's why I don't play with people. And like, if I'm a joke with you, it's gonna be in all love. It's never to be disrespectful. It's never to talk on your name. And I honestly believe, and y'all can argue, women, y'all can argue me back and forth all day. The message that Kevin Samuels gave was truly, sometimes, was truly harsh to swallow. But I don't think it was a malicious. I don't think he was, because even when he delivered it to the women who took it on camera, after you got past that initial shock, he was able to have a dialogue with them. Yeah. Right? And so like that tells me like, and it wouldn't, like he'll say that and he wouldn't go back and just have a disrespectful comment unless you poking the bear.
Yeah.
And just like any man, you poke me, I'm gonna come at you. This is why you got cankles. I'm gonna kill you quick. I'll hit you. Like, what's up? Yeah. So you can't come at men and think you could talk to us disrespectfully or do anything in a way that just because you a woman, we gotta be the ones to always take the high road. Nah, love, since y'all match your energy on everything else, we finna match energy on this disrespect.
Yeah.
Because they'll deliver that shit to you ASAP.
Yeah, because women started the whole thing, we don't want no short niggas.
Bro, let me tell you something. How many preferences can we list right now in 30 seconds that women don't want, but if we said we wanted it, it's a problem? Short women, short dudes.
Yeah.
Bald head. We talked about this with this whole Jada Pinkett Smith thing. I had a chick tell me straight up. I seen her 3 times out, and this is honest to God truth. And every time, you know me, I rock hats. And she was like, "This is my 3rd time running into you." Just a couple months in between every time, right? I didn't see her every weekend. Yeah. But she like, every time I see you got a hat on, I'm starting to think you bald headed. Mind you, I wear a snapback, hat can come from the thing. Yeah. You can kind of see I got hair on my head. But she like, you can take your cap off or whatever. And I'm like, I was like, yo, you serious? And I showed him like, bitch, I got hair on my head. Yeah. I look fly in caps. I like wearing caps. I sweat a lot. It take a lot of that so it don't fall down on my face. It's a bunch of reasons why I throw on my cap other than that. However, if I went to her and be like, "Hey, shorty, I ain't gonna hold you. Every time I see you, your hair a little different. I don't think that's your real. Take your wig off." Yeah. Whole problem. Well, let me turn the tables on you. It's a whole problem. So that's why for me it's like I'm out of the whole space of feeling sorry for you. Like, just like y'all asking us to, like, when a woman look at a man and say, "Yo, he a crybaby," or "He too sensitive," boom. All right, bet. Since you feel like men are too sensitive and we can take it, and you feel comfortable dishing it, let me return that favor, love.
Yeah.
Let me put you right back in your place and let you know that either you're going to play with something safe or we're going to get in line and we're going to compromise and we're going to do something where this is going to work for both of us, because I'm not finna just let you just talk to me and belittle me and be your fucking punching bag. Yeah. It's not going to happen. It is what it is. What you got planned for Mother's Day, though? You hit your baby mama up?
Hell no.
Man, you got to say it like that, bro. Junior is a very successful young man. Man turning 17 in about a week or 2. Y'all both raised an amazing young man. And when I asked you if you hit your baby mama up, you say, "Hell no." That hurt my soul, Jeremy. you should text her after this show and just be like, "Hey, I'm thinking about you, Queen. I hope your day is a blessed one. I hope the nigga in your life did some." You should really just uplift her.
Wait on that one. Wait on that one, my brother.
You gonna have the people thinking, "Yo, fuck with your baby mama, son." And I know y'all. I know y'all cool. Yeah, cool. But now, seriously, what you got going for Mother's Day? You ain't got no plans, nothing crazy?
I might see if we got some single mamas somewhere.
You gonna see?
Yeah.
Nigga, go outside. They everywhere. Hey, listen, what I know is, I've never run no statistics. I don't know no facts. I'm finna give y'all my sheer opinion. I honestly believe that baby mamas double if not triple, the title of wife. So what I mean is that there's probably 2 or 3 times more baby mamas than women out there that got the wife, and I even put it as wife and fiance. Hell, I'm almost ready to put it in relationship too. I take the relationship, the fiance, and the wife title, and collectively put that together, and then match that against one title of baby mama, and I swear to God, I think the baby mama title winning. So if you really looking, don't take long. Yeah. We can go upstairs in this building. I promise you knock on 3 doors. By the time you get to the 3rd one, you go find a baby mama. I'm almost certain you go find a baby mama. Honestly, like, so I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I'm really on some toxic shit today. You know what I'm saying? I woke up this morning. I text all of them. I ain't gonna say all of them. I text a few specific
women. You know
women.
what? We should get some R.I.P. Kevin Samuels shirts.
Nah.
And go out.
You think so?
Yeah.
Too soon? Nah, but I really woke up this morning. Let me tell you how I woke up this morning. Like, first thing, I'll be honest with you. First thing I do, because I pray when I get up, right? So I did my little meditation and prayer. I called my mom Deuce, because that's my queen. Love her to death. So I did that. And then right immediately after that, I started sending text messages of Happy Mother's Day to single women with no kids, right? And as soon as I got one response, is like, somebody sent me back wrong number. I was like, no, not wrong number, wrong girl. I sent back. I was like, man, I'm speaking our future into existence. Stop playing with me. So I was on that type of time. I text all my partners that I know single and ain't got no children. I say, good morning, King. Today is Mother's Day. Be on some toxic shit. Bless. Like, I'm putting that energy out there today. Because I truly believe that before 12 o'clock a.m. come, because women like this energy, it's weird as shit. They like this energy. I'm gonna get some ass tonight. I think I'm gonna get some ass tonight. I'm speaking it all into existence tonight. I think it's something I'm gonna slide on. On some low key shit.
We probably got a Mother's Day event somewhere.
No, yeah, I'm probably like I gotta go see my mom though. So I'm gonna go see my mom, go pull up on her. Love her to death. Real quick while I'm here, man. Shout out to y'all know her as Christine Portery, or the crazy lady who be talking all kind of stuff. But that's my queen. That's my heart, Mom. I just want to take a minute to let you know I appreciate the hell out of you. You spent your entire life since 17 years old raising 5 hard-headed ass sons that I know sent you through the runger. Sometimes you did that shit working 3 jobs. Sometimes you did that shit through suspensions and expulsions and different stuff in school when we was acting up. And then the whole time, like, even though you disciplined the hell out of us, you raised men. At the end of the day, you ain't got one of your 5 black children that got a police record. You ain't got one of your 5 black children that ain't successful out there. You ain't got one of your 5 black children that can't hold their own in society. And I promise you, Mom, if nobody ever told you, if none of your children ever told you, I'm telling you today, like, you raised 5 successful men, and you led a hell of a life. Damn the monetary stuff, damn the stuff that you go through in life or whatever. I want you to hold your hat on the fact that you put children in this world and you grow them to men, and for that, I appreciate the hell out you. That's really how I want to
disagree on anything you said. What about that time all y'all got arrested? Remember
that? But you know how it is, baby. We knew the judge, baby.
I was mad I wasn't at the club that night.
But we told that because it was crazy. Like, and that's when I knew I was 19 at the time. Like, and like, you know this, I'm the one set it up. Like, bro, that's when I knew you couldn't play with my family. Well, I'm in the back shooting pool jump. I had the coldest chick in the club that night on my soul. She was.
I wasn't there.
Hey, say what you want. I had it on. I had it in the club, and I had 3 people. Caleb. Nigga just snuck your brother in the club. Yeah. I go outside. The club was in, Jackie. My brother leaking from the mouth. I'm leaking. I don't even remember nothing after that. All I know is the next thing, I was in handcuffs, and I was telling the niggas who watching me in handcuffs that I'm still pretty. Because they tried to jump me. I remember that. And I dropped a few of them. Yeah. So I'll tell you a cool story. Like, my mom, you know how my mom is. She on some rah-rah shit. So my mom pulled up to the jailhouse being the normal Christine that she is. Going, I can't believe y'all arrested, blah, blah, blah. Y'all better not say shit to me. Don't ask me for a motherfucking thing. We laughing, bro. Yeah. Because we know, we like, all right, man, we done heard. My daddy pulled up, though. That nigga looked at all of us. He said, yo, I ain't got a fucking thing to say to y'all, because right now y'all not my children. I'm disappointed, and left. So we went straight to my pop's house.
Yeah.
So we gotta go talk to Pop. The nigga mad, he hurt. like my mama did all this screaming. She wanted to go crazy. You know, hey, you go cook later. We'll talk about it because we really wasn't our fault. But Pops, like to see 3 of his 5 children. Well, Pops got 6 because you know he got a half brother. But to see half of his kids coming out of jail cell broke him, son. It broke him, and we felt bad. You know what I'm saying? And then that started my little police records. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 3-time loser.
You got arrested twice. I got arrested once.
I got arrested 3 times.
Oh, 3. God damn.
I'm trying to stay out of the way now. So now when you see me now, you see me chilling, bro. That's why. Listen, all you tough guy niggas out there, and we gonna go to bro talk out there. All you tough guy niggas out there, bro. I've been fighting for years. I have no problem throwing these arms at all. I'm nice from the shoulders. But at the end of the day, bro, all I'm gonna tell you is, I'm gonna tell you 2 things. First, I'm gonna tell you, hey, bro, you got it. Second thing, and the last thing I'm gonna tell you, hey, homie, play with something safe. I ain't doing no more talking after that. So be aware, because now I feel like I be popping out, niggas be like, oh, you the podcast nigga. Yes. Try me if you want to. But what you got for Bro Talk, man? Let's round this episode up.
Bro Talk, I'm gonna just start off since Caleb Cake had its big long ass thing about his mama. Happy Mother's Day to my mama, Carol Ann Burnett. Not the famous white lady, but the black lady. She looked like a white lady though.
Miss Carol, yes. Happy Mother's Day to her for sure.
Thank you for making me the handsomest nigga in Houston, Texas. I would
Debatable. Debatable. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all don't think I be sitting here on the show taking shit and chair to this nigga. In his head, he think he the handsome nigga in Houston. You ask me, that's a completely different story. Go ahead, my nigga.
For Bro Talk, I just want to say, fellas, in light of Kevin Samuels, leaving this earth, if a female say you short, say you average. If a female say you bald-headed, say you fat. Just don't let no female downplay nothing you say. I mean, downgrade you in no way.
And I wholeheartedly agree with that. Like, I honestly believe that, like, we got to take less disrespect, not shit, because there's always going to be shit. We got to take less disrespect from people in general and stand on our shit. And y'all already know, my Bro Talk real simple, man. I've been on the whole episode. I'm honestly, I've been listening. I woke up listening to Future this morning. Just telling you where I'm at. King, if you out there, you successful, and success is how you define it. If you successful, you making 30K, but then you handling your business, you know what I'm saying, and doing whatever, like, I want you to, and you ain't got no kids, you living a happy life. Bro, be toxic today. Be toxic today. Yeah. Go out there. They got some vulnerable mothers out there who, been raising children all year long. Mm-hmm. Sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5, multiple kids at a time. And they just looking for some relief. Go out there and sell them the coldest dream you can.
Say you want to take care of all her kids.
You hear me? You want to take...
You want to be the new dad.
Help me with this Bro Talk, big dog.
The new dad.
Tell him you want to be the new daddy.
I want to be the father your kids never had.
Tell them all of, and then when you get that box tonight, delete that number tomorrow. Hey, this is KP and the Certified Steppaz podcast. That is my big bro Smooth. This is episode 63. We gonna see you on the other side. Yeah.